These are few of many police dash cam moments you won't believe if not filmed. On March 1st, 2022, sheriff deputies attempted a traffic stop on a black Pontiac G6 coupe in Treasure Island, Florida. The vehicle failed to stop and fled the scene, accelerating to a high rate of speed. Additional deputies responded to the area and observed the suspect vehicle continuing to drive recklessly at high speeds.
Going into opposite lanes of traffic. Looks like we got a good stick on one tire.
When the trooper deployed spike strips, it appeared that one of the suspect's tires was deflated. Despite this, the suspect continued to drive recklessly, avoiding a collision with the trooper, but showing no signs of slowing down or stopping. The pursuit persisted as the suspect disregarded traffic safety.
That front rear passenger tire is on rims. We've got debris all over, guys.
The suspect, identified as Rain Horner, was eventually stopped and arrested. She was charged with fleeing or eluding, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, and driving while license suspended or revoked. On April 3, 2023, according to court records, Horner was found guilty of all the charges. On April 30, 2024, in Hidalgo County, troopers initiated a pursuit of a Ford F-150 driven by Julio Ivan Jimenez Vargas, an illegal immigrant from Mexico and a member of the Paisa gang. The suspect was fleeing at high speeds, reaching 100 miles per hour and evading troopers. Despite the high-speed chase, Jimenez Vargas continued to elude capture.
Turn going back towards Express.
Yeah, we'll take the turn around, guys. Back westbound. Turn around. Westbound. Okay, one way. Yeah, right now we're brought up. Turn to stable westbound.
Vargas eventually stopped the vehicle and fled on foot into the brush. DPS's aircraft division provided vital air support, helping troopers on the ground by directing them to his location. After a brief search, troopers successfully apprehended Vargas, who was taken into custody without further incident. On May 30th, 2021, Trooper was using a Pro Laser 3 to check for speeding vehicles. Trooper observed a gray Saturn SUV traveling at 73 miles per hour in a 55 mph zone. Trooper activated emergency lights and attempted to stop the vehicle, which pulled into the Quick Trip at Old Airport Road. As Trooper exited the vehicle and approached the gray Saturn SUV, the vehicle abruptly pulled away and sped through the gas station parking lot, initiating a pursuit. Trooper quickly ran back to the patrol car and began the chase, with all emergency lights and sirens activated.
Clear, Old Airport, Shady Grove Road.
The trooper remained close to the suspect vehicle, carefully monitoring its movements and waiting for the right opportunity to execute a pit maneuver.
Clear out Shady Grove Road, 113.
Next up now, boy.
The trooper pursued the gray Saturn as it sped over 100 miles per hour, ran stop signs, and made reckless turns. To stop the vehicle, the trooper performed a pit maneuver, disabling the car. The driver, Daniel Jerome Brimer, admitted to fleeing due to a suspended license. A check revealed an outstanding warrant for him. The passenger, Bryson Priest, was released to his guardians. Brimer was arrested and taken to jail while the vehicle was towed. On June 25, 2024, Sergeant House was monitoring Jonesboro PD's radio channel when they reported a vehicle pursuit near Tara Boulevard and Highway 138. JPD requested assistance, and Sergeant House responded. The JPD officer then yielded the primary position, and Sergeant House took over.
Everyone, I got eyes. I'm about to get primary.
Man, won't go no thing.
Are you 16 seconds?
These number 2.
16 are you on? Good. I'm going to be in point.
What spot was on that?
Okay. There's one checking.
Hey, where you at?
There's one checking.
To end the pursuit, Sergeant House performed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin and come to a stop between the curb and patrol cars. As the driver, Latron Taylor, attempted to flee on foot, Sergeant House deployed his K-9 partner. Taylor surrendered, and after being pulled to the ground, he was taken into custody. The passenger was detained at gunpoint until other officers arrived. GSP arrived to handle the accident. On March 3, 2024, in Little Rock, Arkansas, a Little Rock police officer spotted a stolen vehicle. When officers approached the driver, he fled, sparking a high-speed, dangerous pursuit through the city.
Passing Chester on Roosevelt, speeds for 65, no traffic. Roosevelt passing Arch, speeds are 70.
Level area. Street at Roosevelt.
Passing Main on Roosevelt, he's on the wrong side of the road. Stand by.
The suspect drove recklessly, showing complete disregard for the safety of others on the road. After creating a significant gap between himself and the pursuing trooper, the chase intensified. 10 minutes later, the trooper closed in as the suspect veered onto the highway.
440 eastbound, speeds 115. Light traffic, clear yielding. One of the outside lane might be taking a exit here. 1022 back to the inside lane. 111 miles an hour. Medium traffic. Passing bankhead, still eastbound, Interstate 440. Medium traffic, speeds 107 miles an hour. 55 speeds. A little bit heavier traffic, speeds are 93 miles an hour. Still eastbound, Interstate 440.
With the suspect's reckless driving escalating the danger, assistance was requested. Trooper Bird, known for his exceptional skill, responded and was en route to assist. Let's see how this intense pursuit unfolds.
Staying back towards the city. He's 440 eastbound, get back on the ramp. Trooper's trying to get around to Stevens, let him take it.
Yeah, all right, I'm number 2 now, Central.
Oh boy, here comes Trooper Bird taking over as the primary unit.
Get ready. TBI, TBI, TBI. Go, 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 go.
As soon as Trooper Bird took over the pursuit, he swiftly brought it to an end, sending the suspect into the ditch. Much respect for that outstanding move by the trooper.
Show me your hands! Get your ass on the ground! On the ground! I got him.
Taking him in the cuff.
Car's clear. Cuff him. Get on your face. Get your hand out from underneath you.
The suspect was arrested and taken into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including theft of property, fleeing, reckless driving, open container of alcohol in a motor vehicle. On January 30th, 2021, Georgia State Trooper attempted to stop a white Lexus RCF speeding 105 miles per hour on I-20 West. The driver, Christopher Allen, initially pulled over but then sped off, initiating a pursuit.
707.
It's a white Lexus. I didn't get the tags taken off from me. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with it. Stand by. Connector South, going up on University, right lane.
The suspect took off at high speeds, but the trooper kept him in sight. His escape was far from over.
Atlanta, you can show me back 1080. We're on University, traveling eastbound. Just crossed over Pryor. He struck something. He's got front end damage.
Clear 1080 eastbound University, front end damage.
The suspect, Christopher Allen, lost control of his Lexus after a crash, causing a flat tire. Allen ran but was tasered and apprehended. He was injured in the fall and taken to the hospital, where he was treated for minor fractures. The investigation revealed stolen license plates and several violations. Warrants were applied for multiple charges, but Allen was released for medical treatment and would face charges later. In Davenport, Florida, the Florida Highway Patrol responded to a report of a stolen vehicle. The vehicle, a gray Chevy Equinox, was traveling westbound at a high rate of speed, visually estimated at 100 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone. and was passing multiple vehicles on the inside shoulder. A Florida Highway Patrol trooper, who was stationary in the median, observed the vehicle and began to pursue it.
Ricky, what we doing, bud?
The FHP troopers successfully conducted a pit maneuver on the stolen vehicle, preventing it from hitting a deputy. The passenger was taken into custody and transported to the Juvenile Assessment Center. The driver, Nain Nolasco, was transported to the hospital for medical clearance. After being medically cleared, he was taken to the Polk County Jail and charged with the following offenses: fleeing, grand theft auto, damage to property, unoccupied conveyance, child neglect without great bodily harm, aggravated assault on an officer, reckless driving causing damage or injury, and operating a motor vehicle without a valid license. In the early morning hours of February 15, 2024, an off-duty Detroit police officer was fired upon while driving his personal vehicle. The officer managed to capture the suspect's license plate and relayed the information to dispatch. Later that afternoon, Michigan state troopers located the suspect vehicle. When they attempted a traffic stop, the suspect refused to comply, initiating a pursuit.
Dispatchers, everybody, thank you for your assistance. Say, thank you for your dispatch for a moment. Log in. Back me up.
I'll give you the information if there's stuff from the shooting.
You're calling 911 for a status check.
Alright, Phoenix primary, 10 miles.
Multiple patrol cars joined the pursuit, but it was far from an easy task for the troopers. The suspect drove at dangerously high speeds, weaving through traffic and recklessly passing other vehicles.
About to get off at 9 Mile. No, he stayed.
Even in residential areas, the suspect showed little regard for others' safety, continuing to drive recklessly. Troopers, recognizing the urgency, teamed up to bring this dangerous pursuit to an end as quickly as possible.
Here, Fargo, and approaching Pembroke. Eastbound Pembroke from Greenview. Speed 40.
Okay.
Field from Pembroke.
Disregard, coming up to heavy traffic. Coming up to 7 Mile.
Approaching 7 Mile, going through the red light. Speeds are.
After 3 minutes, things took a dramatic turn when the suspect made a critical mistake at an intersection, raising the stakes even higher.
Speeds are 65.
So we have a unit from 6 over.
Northbound Southfield Church Drive from Pembroke. Speeds are 25. Just hit a pole, but kept it together, coming to a stop.
As the suspect attempted to overtake a vehicle, he hit the gas, losing control and slamming into a pole. The crash finally forced him to slow down, leading to his arrest.
Hands up! You move, I'm gonna kill you! Don't move! Keep your hands up! No! Don't move! Don't move! Someone break out the window.
Let me see your hands! Keep your hands up! Keep your
Break out the driver window! Break out driver window! Break out driver window! Driver window!
I'm scared! Don't shoot me!
Watch your hands. Watch your hands.
I got it. It's in the car.
The suspect was taken into custody, bringing the dangerous chase to a swift end. On December 31st, 2021, Trooper Zachary Walker initiated a pursuit after a black Lexus driver failed to stop when Trooper activated emergency lights and sirens because he ran a red light and sped off recklessly. Suspect turned into a residential area, but while attempting to merge back onto the road, ran a stop sign and caused a horrific accident.
1050, roll over 1050 with a pedestrian, rolled over.
Trooper Zachary Walker, with cover from Sergeant Dustin Stone, safely apprehended the driver, Jackery Rivers, who was found to be a convicted felon. Inside the vehicle, officers discovered $20,135 in cash and a loaded Glock 31 with an extended magazine. Rivers was transported to the hospital for clearance before being taken to Chatham County Jail, where he faced multiple charges, including driving without insurance and expired registration. On August 1st, 2023, a trooper observed a red Audi sedan. The vehicle failed to stop at a stop sign while turning onto 43rd Street. The trooper initiated a traffic stop, but the driver, identified as Kawana Wright, refused to pull over. With lights and sirens activated, the trooper pursued. Wright turned westbound onto 45th Street, passing another patrol vehicle. Despite fluctuating speeds between 35 and 50 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone, Wright made no attempt to stop.
Still rolling. 35. Try to get a pit when traffic clears up.
The trooper saw an opportunity to close the gap with the suspect vehicle and successfully executed a pit maneuver, bringing the pursuit to an end.
No, sir, we're still rolling. We're coming up on the 40th pit. So, Lady, is he clean?
Yeah, it's 10-4. I just conducted a pit on it. They're looking like they're going to bail now.
Corner on the front, gonna pit him in.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
The trooper executed a second pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle to stop after it struck a tree at low speed. Wright was slow to comply, but eventually exited the vehicle and surrendered. Wright was found to have an active warrant for failure to appear on charges related to driving with a suspended license and an unregistered vehicle. Her license had been revoked since 2016. Post-Miranda, she admitted to fleeing because she was scared. Wright was cited for driving on a suspended license and fleeing and eluding. On August 9, 2022, DPS troopers engaged in a high-speed vehicle pursuit involving a silver Chevrolet SUV suspected of transporting 6 illegal immigrants in Webb County, Texas. The pursuit unfolded as the driver attempted to evade law enforcement, navigating through traffic and rural roads at dangerous speeds.
Sir, what's the 10-year 20?
Going to Denver, US 83 southbound, milepost 686 with the 28 on my car.
We're at 3.12.
Pursuit. One lever.
Sir, what's the 10 is advised of a pursuit going southbound on US 83 north, just past the 6.
Be advised, we are traveling at 115 miles an hour.
115 miles an hour.
With no regard for the safety of other drivers or passengers on the road, the driver accelerated at high speeds, risking a catastrophic incident.
Airport driver.
22 spikes, 22 spikes. Too much traffic.
Sir, 3.127. Go ahead, 1027 spikes, 1027.
1050, 1050, 1050.
A successful intervention, including the deployment of tire deflation devices, brought the SUV to a stop.
I'm going to hold traffic here at the intersection.
Hey! Párate! Stand up! Hey! Stand up!
Piso, tírate al piso.
Y manos atrás. I'll go in. You cover me.
Okay.
Para atrás. Manos atrás.
The driver of the Chevrolet SUV was eventually apprehended and faced multiple charges, including human smuggling, evading arrest with a vehicle, and reckless driving. Fortunately, the driver of the Dodge pickup involved in the incident was unharmed. The 6 illegal immigrants found in the SUV were taken into custody and referred to the U.S. Border Patrol for further processing. On February 2, 2023, a stolen vehicle was detected by an LPR camera as it entered Georgia from South Carolina. The vehicle, a white 1992 Honda Accord with a North Carolina tag, was observed by the officer in the number 3 lane. As the officer activated the emergency lights and siren to pull the vehicle over, the driver abruptly took off, initiating a pursuit.
At 17, how you're...
The pursuit ended when officer used the patrol vehicle's push bumper to disable the stolen vehicle driven by Charles Millsaps. He was apprehended, showing signs of impairment from marijuana. Millsaps admitted to smoking before the chase. A check revealed a parole warrant and a suspended license. After being cleared for a knee injury at Memorial Hospital, a blood draw was taken and he was transported to the Chatham County Detention Center for processing. The stolen vehicle was recovered and towed.